When anybody asks me about Donna, the only word I ever really think about is heart.
Just full of energy and life and
vibrant.
For decades, viewers in North Carolina and across the country invited Donna Gregory into their homes to deliver the news.
I am Donna Gregory. Welcome to our broadcast. We're happy you are with us.
The Final Four excitement is heating things up.
Crews are all packed up after celebrating All-America Week here at Fort Bragg.
Now, we are here to celebrate the kickoff of the high school football season.
Born in Kentucky in 1961 as one of 9 children, Donna began her television news career at stations in Oklahoma and Illinois before making a move to Raleigh.
It's been a violent day here in Raleigh. We'll tell you about a shooting and a school bus accident that rocked 2 neighborhoods.
In 1992, while reporting for WRAL, Donna traveled to Russia 1 month after the end of the Cold War, tasked with revealing what life was really like behind the Iron Curtain.
This is the Moscow link in this food chain. It's the Friendship House, where they coordinate distribution of the food from America.
After anchoring Raleigh newscasts for more than a decade at 2 different stations, Donna made the jump to network news. In the early 2000s, she served as a correspondent for NBC and MSNBC.
Top of the hour here at MSNBC World Headquarters. I'm Lester Holt.
And I'm Donna Gregory.
After leaving the business, Donna and her family moved to Wilmington in 2012. It would be 7 more years before she returned to our TV screens, filling in for WWAY's Randy Aldridge as he battled cancer in 2019.
I met Donna before she worked for WWAY, but the first time we really got to know one another was when I left, when I had cancer, and she came in and filled in for me.
The veteran journalist was instantly beloved by WWAY viewers, becoming a permanent fixture of the team even after Randy returned.
We had more fun working together. Her desk was right across from mine, like we faced one another. And we had more inside jokes going, sitting there. I kept a file of the things Donna said for years in my phone. She used to call things I said Randyisms.
The two maintained a close friendship that continued following Randy's departure from WWAY in 2022.
When Donna's around, you feel internally you have to bring yourself up to her level. And it's a level that's hard to get to because she's such a professional and so perfect at everything that she did, especially on air.
After 5 years as part of the WWAY news team, Donna began experiencing a persistent, unexplained cough. In April of 2024, she received a diagnosis, stage 4 lung cancer.
I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your support. I will be off the air for a while I follow the treatment protocol.
And she did, going through both chemotherapy and immunotherapy treatments. When I caught up with her in August, Donna remained cautiously optimistic.
It's lung cancer, and they say the chances of it completely going away are slim, but people manage it and people live a long time.
But just 3 months later, Donna was moved to hospice care. One of those first days, Randy sat by her bedside.
She wanted me to promise that I would tell everybody that it was her faith that got her through all of it. That was the thing that held her together and made it possible for her to move on and to move forward. And that was the last time I saw her. And we hugged, and she was finding it hard to breathe and talk at that time. So she just held my hand. And then the last time I saw her, she was drifting off to sleep.
Donna died on November 19th, surrounded by her children, Sam, Callan, Avery, and Everett. She was 63 years old.
I know people think about her on the news, but that was probably the least important thing in the world. She loved telling good stories, but she put her heart into her life and her friendships, but I think she's reserved most of it for her family and her kids and her grandkids. You know, her heart just burst every single time she talked about them.
Now those kids are having to navigate a world without the person they called Mom.
it just feels like she's gonna walk back in the door any second. There's already been moments for me where I'm like, I wanna call my mom. And then I'm like, oh yeah.
Donna's youngest, 17-year-old Everett, is a junior at Hoggard High School and a defensive end on the football team.
It's hard to finish the game and then have her not be right there to give her a hug, because that's what I've been doing since I was like 6.
Callan and her husband have stepped up for Everett, moving into Donna's home to act as his guardians so he can finish out high school in Wilmington.
We'll never fill that same role or same position in the household, but we're still banding together as a family and wanting to really create that sense of togetherness and love.
Following Donna's death, friends, coworkers, and viewers have reached out, showing their support for the family. Callan and Everett believe their mom would want to be remembered for the way she made people feel.
She just always found a way to find the light in the situation, including as she had to mentally make the transition into her next part of her journey. You know, she really was still so hopeful in that. And it was really beautiful to watch. I feel really proud of her.
Tributes have also been pouring in from Donna's WWAY family.
When I first arrived to WWAY in July of 2020, Donna was one of the first people to welcome me, make me feel comfortable. I've thought about that often ever since, and I will continue to think about it moving forward. Thank you for the kindness she brought every single person at the station every single day.
I worked with Donna on a daily basis for almost 2 years, and she was the best coworker I ever had. Donna was smart, funny, and talented. She taught me a lot of valuable life lessons along the way and became a true mentor. Donna, the memories I created with you, I will cherish forever. We love you, we miss you, and your legacy will last a lifetime.
I met Donna when I arrived in Wilmington over 5 years ago. On air, she was the first one to welcome me to the Cape Fear when I was the newest member of the weather team. I soon realized just how special she was as I worked alongside her in the evenings. Her kindness and compassion and professionalism made a difference in my life. She often talked about her family and their latest adventures. I'll always remember how full of life she was, and especially that sweet and bright smile she brought to the station every day. She went out of her way to help everyone in the newsroom, especially our youngest reporters, with advice from her many years of experience in the television industry. She battled cancer bravely and valiantly. We've lost a dear friend and a wonderful colleague. While I'm saddened and will miss her greatly, she had an impact on so many people, and her light will continue to shine, and we'll always remember her fondly. Godspeed, fair weather, and calm winds, Donna.
We were so glad to have Donna Gregory join us at WWAY, filling in for Randy, who was on medical leave. She later co-anchored Good Morning Carolina with me. We arrived early to work on the show, and those mornings were so much fun. We laughed, cried, and chatted about all sorts of things. I'll never forget when my mother died a few years ago. Donna not only came to my mom's visitation, but she came back the next day for the funeral to show her support. And I remember supporting her when her mother died. The special Christmas cardinal ornament I gave her one morning with a framed picture of her mom. She cried and was so touched. Donna was always willing to nurture and mentor young reporters just starting out their careers. When my UNCW students would take station tours, it didn't matter if Donna was on deadline. She made time to talk with the students about the highs and lows of working and broadcasting. Donna loved hard on her kids, especially you, Everett. I remember the morning she'd call to make sure you were ready for school or had something to eat before heading out to school. She loved on her other kids as well, and her grandkids. She was always calling me over to see a new picture on her digital picture frame. We loved sharing about our weekend adventures, and she kept on her phone what she called Jeffisms with some of the quirky things I'd sometimes say. Thanks for all the memories, and thanks for always trying to uplift others with laughter, encouragement, and most of all, your love.
Donna, you were a titan in the way you lived your life. There is not 1 ounce of your soul that was 63 years old. To have your energy, passion, gravitas, your aura, and radiance, all while waking up at 3 a.m. and battling all that life has thrown your way, your spirit is truly remarkable. I will miss you, but I will also do everything that I can to keep you alive in the way that I approach my job. And I can relate to the way you did so deeply. You were simultaneously so fiercely competitive and also so lovingly caring. I would have been your teammate in anything, any day of the week. Love you, DG. I hope you're back to telling stories, laughing, and taking all the deep breaths that you want. Thank you eternally for your mentorship and your friendship.
I don't even know how to put this into words. It still just doesn't seem real. Our paths first crossed in 1999 whenever I first got into the news business. Well, I had been into the news business for a couple of years, and then we kind of went our separate ways over the years, and then we got a chance to be back into the same family again in 2020 when I came back. And you know, it was just such a blessing to get to work with you again, and just to have all the laughs about how it used to be versus how it is now was always good. And we miss your smile, we miss your face, we miss your laugh, but we know we have to go on because you would want that. And so that's what we're gonna do. Just wanna say we love you, we still love you, and I will never forget you.
Donna had a gift of making you feel special when you were having a conversation with her. She was 100% engaged. And when she smiled, it was a true smile, and it lit up her entire face. You knew that she meant it, and she just found joy in so many things. And one thing I will say about, working with Donna as her boss, I think it made me a better person and a better boss. Having moments of, conversations and levity with her, and even, gaining some of her wisdom just helped me as a person. And, it's still hard to imagine, coming to work every day without her. But I am a better person for knowing her.
I learned so much from Donna as a coworker, but when you work with somebody that closely every day, they become a little bit like family. My wife and I went to Donna's house for Easter. She hosted our engagement party and introduced us at our wedding. It's hard to believe she's gone, but as those closest to her say, she lives on within all of us.
But she's here with us, and I've felt her, for sure.
I promised her I would always carry her in my heart, and I think that's how she wants people to remember her. She would want to know that they are carrying her in their hearts.